Hi, this is David Lee. Today's guest that I've invited all the way from Sussex is Christine Blackledge. Christine has been doing wonderful things in business, recruitment, starting her own business, and she's got quite a bit to tell you in the next few minutes. Christine, thanks for joining me.
Thank you, David. My pleasure to be here.
So please, could you just explain what is it you do? What's your unique ability that you're doing in business at this very moment?
Well, I have the unique ability to actually help save people plenty of time by me providing my services in terms of the Metamorphosis business system, whereby they set up their own care agency with my help through my system.
So how does that work, Christine?
Well, that is a process whereby they are tutored but also coached in terms of the DVDs that I provide them, which takes them step by step of how to start their own care agency business.
Do you need experience to be able to do this? A background in that industry?
That is an advantage, but you do not need experience in terms of starting your own recruitment care agency business. With my system, it teaches you everything from step to step, which will enable you to hit the ground running.
So I guess the best analogy would be, who have you had that's been able to go through this process and get started? Have you got somebody you can refer us to?
Yes, of course. I've got Julie. She is a single parent, and she's actually started her own recruitment care agency business with my help through my system. It was something she wanted to do from years ago, really, 2007, but she'd lost the hope and she'd given up, and she then saw my system advertised and she decided to give me a call, and I'm now showing her how to start her own recruitment care agency business.
What is it that people, why would they want to start a recruitment business? What is it that gives them that spark? Why would somebody out there think, I'd like to do recruiting?
Well, David, people work long hours working for someone else. Why shouldn't they do their own business and start their own business? Because a job is never for life. However, you can start your own care agency business and you're in control of your own destiny. You transform with my care agency advice.
So what are the results that she's been getting by using the system that you've developed personally?
Well, the results she's been getting, she's been able to work the hours in according to what is fitting around her family members. So it's taken her to another level where she can actually take staff on, and they can actually run her business in terms of the day-to-day running. And then obviously she's there as well to give support as and when needed. So, she's applying for contracts right now with through the NHS, and it's really helping her know the right channels and the right form filling in and things like that, really, that's empowered her to transform in being her own boss.
If you don't mind, I'm going to be the Mr. and Mrs. Joe and Jane public out there. What
Yeah.
gives you the credibility to be able to do this, to be able to impart the knowledge you've gained? What's your experience, Christine?
Well, my experience with the care recruitment agency business, I've been in care for over 20 years. I'm a care manager, been a care manager for over 20 years. I've actually had thousands of hours contracts per week. I've been able to create over £1 million turnover for a business. And also, they've got my experience, so they don't have to spend years trying to start their own care agency business. With my system, the DVDs and the manuals and the book, they can actually get up and running within 3 months.
Can I ask you, what typically type of mistakes would people otherwise make if they didn't have your input? Because I do believe you're giving them personal support as well. Just name the things that you can just off the top of your head.
Well, if they don't fill out the contracts correctly, if they don't have the supports like I actually give to them, they could actually not have a business at all, in terms of they would give up, they would lose contracts, for example, they would not retain staff members, with my years of experience, I know how to complete all of those tasks and to get money increase for their business.
So what we're talking about for people that are listening in, you've been able to develop a business model from your own
Yeah,
experience that other
that's
people
correct.
can able to take benefit from, leverage their time, money and effort and their life to be able to do what they want, if that's their passion, if that's their love, but also to fit it around their daily working life. Is that what you're finding? Why are people coming to you therefore, Christine? Is that magic formula?
It is. That is the magic formula. You've hit it right on the nail, David. They want that freedom. They also want to be empowered. They want to be in control in terms of their business life. And also, it's about enjoying things in terms of their family, having the money to do things with their family. So that is an important factor, and not working long hours whereby they're exhausted and not knowing whether their job is secure.
That's
So they're safe in terms of their care agency business.
Yeah, and that's where in this world we're living in, if we can really help the next person, we're helping ourselves at the same time.
That's
And the satisfaction you must get from seeing somebody go through that what you've taken 20 years to master, how does that
right.
feel?
Oh, it feels absolutely brilliant. It makes, like you said, by helping people, it makes me feel good in terms of getting them to achieve their goals in lives, things that they've always wanted to do and never had the strength at that time to go out on their own and venture into starting their own business. I enable them to do all of those.
Fantastic. Christine, your details are below where people can contact you. So contact Christine if
Yes.
this is something that interests you. But thank you very much for being my guest today, Christine Blackledge.
Thank you very much, David.